Okay. P's and T's.
It might be a bit pissy and tossy, but
Yeah, you'll find there. You're absolutely
because
fine.
these mics are for singing, really. Please welcome Vic.
Hi, thank you very much. Sorry, I'm the guy who doesn't do music. I just kind of burble at you for a few minutes. Also, my parents are in the room, so, you know, fun. Okay, I should probably explain why I don't do music at these things. The first, I don't play the guitar, and people who tend to do these things play guitar. The thing is, like, everyone who plays guitar did it for one reason. And they'll share the reason. It might not even be their only reason, but they all share one reason. They did it to get babes. If they're into guys with their female, you know, they did get male babes. Those exist. If they play bass guitar, a different type of babe. If they play drums, a very different type of babe. I play the accordion. Women never swoon at the accordion. The other thing is, like, I don't, you know, you have to kind of play those, like, the real classic hits that everybody knows. And I just don't know many of those. You know, a cappella versions of video game soundtracks tend not to have people pointing to the sky saying, yes, I approve of this song, I've heard this before, and I like it. And the thing is, for the few songs I do know, I just can't pull them off, because I know how I sound. I know what my voice is like, I apologise for that. And if we take the objectively greatest song in the world, Hey Ya by Outkast, I just can't pull it off. We get to the beatdown section, and I'm just there having to say, alright now fellas, what is cooler than being cool?
Ice cold!
Thank you, I can't quite hear you. I said what's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold!
Thank you very much. Alright now ladies, I'm going to break it down for just a few seconds. Please don't make me break it down for nothing. Lend me some sugar, for I am your neighbour. Shake it, shake, shake, shake it, shake, shake, shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. I said, hey ya. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't do grocery shopping in the supermarkets anymore. I go exclusively online delivery. And it's mainly just so I don't feel judged. You know, the last time I went shopping, it was a standard student affair, you know? Your crate of beer, your twin pack of bacon, because it was on a deal, cheese, paprika, the mandatory piece of fruit so I can say to my parents, yes, I am eating a healthy diet of lots of fruits and vegetables. And, you know, 16 packets of bacon-flavoured super noodles, you know, standard affair. And I got to the checkout and this woman just looks at me with just pure disgust. She just says, oh, Doug, you gotta learn to cook. Yeah, she was Colombian. On any other day, I would have let it go. I would have just laughed as long as you do, kind of, yeah, the standard way of just easing the social interaction. But not that day. I looked at her and just said, two things. First, not a duck. I know the resemblance is uncanny. I'm just not one. Second, did you just insult super noodles in my presence? No, no one insults super noodles in my presence. Because if you had super noodles how I had super noodles, you would no longer judge them. If you had super noodles how I had super noodles, you would realise that they're a meal. If you had super noodles how I had super noodles, with bacon and garlic and ginger, herbs, spices, stuff, flavours you can't even imagine, your mouth would love you forever. I'll make you super noodles. I'll do it for you tonight. Friday night, I will make you super noodles. 8 PM, here's my number, I'll do this. And that's how I got my first girlfriend, go figure. I'll leave tonight on one little piece of advice, which is if you're going to be drinking, which a number of you are, don't drink too much. I've learned this the hard way. Not the standard affair of a hangover, I'm never drinking again, 3 days later drinking again. You know, it's a bit more scarring than that. It was I just moved to the area. I lived in the middle of Shelton, and there was this canal that ran by where the block of flats I used to live. And I don't know how. I'm a lightweight, so 5 pints was enough to have me completely gone. And I don't know how, but I end up by the side of the canal. And I figure, yeah, this is not all hope is lost. I just follow the canal, and eventually I'll see my flat. All is well. So I start following the body of water. And then I get even more lost. And then I see a group of people. I'm saved, brilliant. But then I see this group of people, they're crowding around something. They're crowding around someone. But I approach, staggering towards them, and they part, revealing in the middle a big, tall figure with a black cloak and a white collar. I've just found a priest. Now, I looked up this place afterwards, and they weren't meant to be there. This wasn't any kind of licensed deal. I don't know why they were there, but the priest looks at me with a look of hatred, and he points. You, sir, are you ready to fight Jesus? Now, I'm not a religious man, never have been, but I'm 5 pints down, and I look at this guy and say, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? So he takes my head and he dunks it into the river. He wrenches me out and says, now, sir, have you found Jesus? No, I haven't. So he takes my head and he dunks it into the river again, for longer this time. He holds it down, wrenches me out and says, now, sir, have you found Jesus? No, I haven't. In hindsight, I probably embarrassed this guy in front of his congregation. I didn't know that at the time. All I knew at the time is he was taking my head and dunking it in a third time. I can't breathe, the bubbles are escaping, my life is flashing before my eyes. It's really boring, and just before everything goes, I'm wrenched out of water, I'm drenched from head to foot, I'm on the floor, I'm coughing, I'm spluttering, I'm thankful to be alive. And he looks at me and says, now, sir, please, have you found Jesus? Are you sure this is where he fell in? Thank you very much for your back in September.
And he grows.